Hi, I'm Colin and welcome to How to Paint Watercolours. So if you're ready, we'll get started and we'll paint this one. Hello and welcome back to How to Paint Watercolours with me, Colin, and I thought I'd choose a real colourful one today. So this is just some nickel yellow, and I'm just we'll just pop some in there, some around here. And we'll just drop in some orange, which is made up from the cadmium yellow light, and cadmium red deep, and we'll just bring this in. And with not over mixing the colour, you get a variation in your sky. Make a little bit of a circle. But with broken edges where the sun would be. Dropping some colour in as we go. Just add a little bit of water to the bottom. Bring it down. Some more of the colour. Now and again a few streaks of that. The actual orange is made up from Indian yellow, and cadmium red deep. Some more again down here. Some more water. The board is laying flat at the moment. I'm not really worried about it. You just work relatively quickly. Down again a bit more. Stroke the red in as we go. All the way down to the bottom. Okay. And then we have to leave that to dry. You can use a hairdryer if you wish, but every now and again I just like to let it dry naturally. Okay, once that's dry, this is a mixture of Indian yellow and alizarin crimson, and we're just going to paint the background hill in. I'm just using a dagger brush because it's a bit easier from this angle. You can use any brush that you are comfortable with. And we're just going to create some interesting shapes. Bringing it down. Bring it back over the stag. Just adding some more Indian yellow in just for some variation. And here where the sun would come through. Just adding some water just to let it flow down the page a bit. Just keep going with the water so there's no hard lines. Don't drench it, just encourage it to flow, that's all. And then we're going to leave that to dry. I'm just going to take some alizarin crimson and Indian yellow, and we're just going to brown it off. This is just sepia with some cadmium red. A bit of a watery mix. We'll see how that looks. This is just a very small mop brush, and I'm just going to put some foliage in here, just to give the indication there's things growing at the back. And we'll strengthen it up as we come further forward. It's only an indication really, it's not just to give the impression that there's some foliage around. Then with the rigger brush, I'll just put a few branches in. Nothing really definite, it's just a general indication. We move to this is warm sepia mixed with alizarin crimson. And we're just going to very carefully just paint this deer in almost silhouette. Just take some of the original red. Almost like a silhouette. So, paint the whole deer in, including the antlers. And once you have it all coloured in from there, we're just going to darken up the area just to give it some more depth, just to make it stand out. This is a mixture of sepia and French ultramarine. And we're just going to darken the antlers up, just so it stands out a little bit more and gives the stag just a little bit of extra depth. It just helps it so it doesn't look flat when you've painted it. And we're just going to dark on one side of it. This is the sepia once again with the French ultramarine. Use some of the colour that we used for the bushes at the back, and we're just going to bring these in for the foreground. And I'm just using up what's left on the palette here. We will be darkening it in a minute. This is the sepia and the alizarin crimson. Once again. Although, I'll have to mop that up. Just goes to prove things can go wrong. Now, we need this to go even darker. So, once again, just to attach it all together. And I want this to be relatively strong, because it will dry a lot lighter. I'm just going to lie the board flat. Just while I play with it for a minute or two. I'll just adjust the camera. I'm just feeding this in, but not everywhere. Taking the mop brush once again. With some of the dark. This is where we get to cover up our mistake. We can add some what looks to be like foliage, but you don't really have to put any great definition on it. It's just an indication. That there's something going on. Just breaking up the edge slightly. Bring a little bit more around here. Take your rigger brush, put some twigs and branches in. See how it's going on here. Check to see if you've got everything in that you want to. Just a few bits of grasses here. Just flicking the brush. And I think I'm going to call that a day before I play with it too much. And then we're going to leave that to dry. Okay, your painting is dry and you're ready to sand it, so I've just put a little white gouache out, and because the painting is dark I'm going to use the white gouache to sign my name. So all you have to do now is sign it, put a mount around it and frame it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much.